Welcome to Brian Underhill Multiplayer Survival on the Supercut SMP Season 3. SMPs are great. If you haven't played on one before, I encourage you to give it a try. Sure, there's going to be some people with opinions that you don't like, but how is that different from regular life? You're going to have to learn to get along with them, but how is that different from real life? Your season's probably going to end early, but also in real life, lots of things end before you want them to. It's okay. Join an SMP, you're going to have some good and bad experiences, it'll be worth it. The beginning of the SMP season is a solitary one for me. It's a lonesome one, because the seed was not pre-screened, it wasn't pre-selected. The first look we got at it was spawning in, so I broke off from the rest of the group and went exploring, traipsing around the world on my own, trying to find that sweet base spot, because nothing's worse than putting in 6 to 10 hours of work at a location and then deciding you want to base somewhere else. So I put in the time to walk around. I homed in on mountains as I traveled because that's always my goal, is to find a cool mountain. I like the weird shapes, the dimensions, and the challenge of building on a mountain. So every mountain I saw, I had to check it out. It didn't mean I wasn't enjoying myself, because I was. I love playing Minecraft. I find actually playing the game to be a wonderful experience. It's not like some other games where it's only a good experience if you win or once you reach some really difficult goal. I like just being in the world. I find Minecraft a pleasant place to be. Nevertheless, I was here with a purpose, my journey to find that sweet base spot, and like a Pokemon master of legend, my journey continues. After traveling through a bit of area that really wasn't that interesting, I came upon this cool looking coastal, spruce, swampy area, and I thought, this is pretty neat, let's investigate this some more. And I did discover a village, so I thought, hey, this is a good sized village, let's make this our center of operations, we'll branch out from here, and there's some resources, and I'm really hoping that I'll find the really cool place close by, so that once I settle there, I can move the villagers. So I left the area and traveled around just to be sure, but I didn't find anything that struck me like this place. So I returned and did some thinking, and I didn't know what I was going to build, but this place just had the right weird angles, and it was interesting. So I decided to set up camp here. And I gotta say, the moment I dug my burrow into the side of the mountain, it felt like Minecraft home. And that's exactly what I wanted, so I think I made the right decision. What am I going to do for the season? Well, at this point, I don't know. The mountain's got some impressive vistas, it's got some good views, there's sort of a spring area on one side, and then the cold Arctic northern land on the other. I can tell a good story. I know I definitely want to use all the ice. I've never really built in the ice before. And, I should have added this to my sweet base spot tutorial video, but if I was going to make a 6th item on the list, it would be not knowing what you're going to do. So, this is where I'm calling home, and what mysteries await me in the depths thereof? Who knows? I'll find out. have to wait long before I got another good omen, or what would you call it, a good sign that I chose the right spot. Because I sunk my mine shaft here next to the ice and the creek, and I discovered something really cool off to the side. Let's go in here and see what it was. Well, you can see what it was already. You can see the magma back there. It's one of those cool ruined abandoned portals, and I thought this is really cool to find one in a neat location like this, and on a whim I decided I'm going to make my portal here. I've always wanted to do that, I never have, but you know, to make your portal in the ruined portal location and use that as part of the decoration, it's on my bucket list. So today we're going to knock it off the bucket list. All right. We took the chance on the Unbreaking 3 diamond pick, and we got lucky. We got Fortune 3, Unbreaking 3, Efficiency 4. That for me is a perfect pickaxe. We got our portal up. We got our enchanting room. We survived to level 30 XP. We got a perfect enchant. Scouting around, looking to see where I want to build my main part of my base, which part of the terrain I want to use. I decided I don't want to live over here so much. I picked this area because of the ice. I've never based in an ice biome before, and I want to invite the challenge, the differences of build. So what I'm really interested is this area over here. I want to use this stuff. I want to make something different. So the first step is to build a usable storage system. So I've decided this mountain is kind of in the center of the whole area, and that this flat wall there, look at how flat that is. My goodness. Ooh. Look at those guys. That's the back of my head. There's those guys. But so this is really flat. This would be great to crawl up right there on those little kind of natural stairs, dig into that, and then make sort of like an open-faced castle cave thing and build my storage system in there. And then we can, you know, branch around. So let's go do that. Maybe we get those guys first. All right, the building is all done. Now it is time for a short tour, and I couldn't be more excited because this honestly turned out, I doubted most of the time, fellas. I honestly did. I doubted, but it turned out amazing once it was done. We go into this cool mossy tunnel, which I terraformed down into this area, and then now we're into the what would you call the area in here? It's a grotto right now. It was a ravine when we started. So you remember that was the ravine up there that we panned down in? And now we planted trees here. I thought this was so cool. So it pretty much has a ceiling. It looks better from up there, but it pretty much has a ceiling of trees, like it's a lost world. And then down in here we have enough light source that mobs don't spawn. It's lush, it's pretty. We'll probably... There's enough room back here to do something, you know, we could build a library, we could build little hobbit burrows into the wall and make a village with villagers. I'm probably going to do that, but it remains to be seen. It's undecided. But I just love the whole thing that we got this water down here. So the idea is that there's this hidden grotto with this cool pond, and on this side of the pond there's a hot spring with a warm water coming in right here, meeting with the cold water from over there, and this is sort of, I don't know, what'd you call it, more habitable to sustain life. So this is like where all the vegetables are grown and stuff for the people who live in the castle up there. And then I got these cool little stepping things, which personally, I can't use them. I can't use them for nothing, but I think they're cooler than lily pads, and you can, there we go. Oh, no, I still missed it. That's okay. But we got these cool steps. This is my favorite part. Look at how these go up here and crisscross up here. And then this tunnel was here. Minecraft gave me the tunnel, and then I worked with what the terrain generator gave me and came up with what to me is the most interesting walkway up to a base I've ever built, I think. This is super cool. And then here we are. This is the base. This is the keep with this cool, like, mossy entrance with just, man, this is just the coolest doorway, the coolest entryway I've ever built. I love it to death. Thank you so much for watching. You can view the individual episodes with footage that wasn't in the Master Supercut on my YouTube channel. All the credit for the fantastic music and editing and putting everything together goes to my Minecraft creative partner, Seal for Me, who I thank so much for all of her work on these fabulous episodes. I hope you guys stick around to watch more projects that we make in the future, and have a good day.